There's a specific kind of exhaustion that comes from wanting someone who doesn't want you back. You felt it. Most men have. And here's what nobody tells you when you're in it. The effort isn't the problem. The problem is that effort past a certain point becomes the exact thing killing attraction. You can't text someone into desire. You can't out-compliment indifference. You can't be so available, so eager, so present that she suddenly wakes up and realizes you're the one. It doesn't work that way. It's never worked that way. And the longer you chase, the further away she gets, not because she's cruel, but because pursuit removes the one thing attraction actually needs: space. Let's be honest about what chasing really is. It's not romantic, it's not persistence, it's fear dressed up as effort. Fear that if you stop trying, you'll disappear. Fear that silence means loss. Fear that your value is directly tied to how much attention she gives back. And she feels that. Women don't obsess over men they've figured out. They're drawn to the ones who remain slightly out of reach, not because they're playing games, but because they're genuinely busy living. There's a difference between being distant and being occupied. One's a tactic, the other's a life. When a man has work that matters, people who depend on him, goals that existed long before she showed up, his attention becomes valuable because it's limited, not scarce by design, limited by reality. She's not the center, she's invited in. That shift changes everything. Most men collapse the moment attraction enters the room. Their voice changes, posture shifts, they start performing some version of themselves they think she wants to see. And honestly, it shows. A woman can tell when your mood rises and falls with her texts, when silence from her creates anxiety in you, when you're adjusting yourself to fit her approval. That's not attractive, that's exhausting. The men who don't get played aren't the ones with the best lines or the perfect timing. They're the ones who stay the same, calm when she's interested, calm when she's not. Their emotional state isn't up for negotiation. You want to know what creates tension? Not needing the outcome. Standing tall without bracing for impact. Holding eye contact, then breaking it first, not out of nerves, but because you're not fixated. Saying less. Letting silence do the work. It's not a strategy. It's what happens when your life is full enough that one person's attention doesn't make or break your week. Here's the uncomfortable part. You can't make someone obsessed with you if you're obsessed with them first. Obsession requires imbalance. Someone has to care less. And if your life is empty, no mission, no direction, no pull beyond her, you'll always be the one leaning in, always available, always hoping. That's not presence, that's waiting. The fastest way to lose someone isn't by doing something wrong, it's by doing too much of what you think is right. More texts, more compliments, more proof of how much you care. All of it just fills the space where curiosity used to live. Attraction isn't addition, it's subtraction. Subtract the desperation, the predictability, the constant need for confirmation. What's left is a man with somewhere to be, and that, quietly, without announcement, is what actually pulls people in. You don't chase what you're building toward. You create something worth showing up to. The rest sorts itself out. If this resonated, we created a free men's guide, The 7 Habits That Distinguish a Gentleman. Link in description. If you want the complete system, all 7 pillars covering foundation, presence, style, communication, etiquette, relationships and legacy, check out the Gentleman's Code. Build substance, not performance. Until next time, gentlemen.